especially for MSMEs. It's my privilege to invite our leader, who's at the forefront of building this trusted DPI, Ms. Nupur Chaturvedi, MD and CEO of NPCI Bharat Bill Pay Limited. Thank you.
Good afternoon, all of you, and thank you for joining us today as we start our conversations on B2B payments, starting from the land of trade, which is Gujarat.
Imagine a room full of people, each speaking a different language, trying to communicate without a single word in common. Sounds chaotic, right? Now, think about businesses. Companies across the world with different systems and practices, trying to connect, collaborate, and transact with each other. It's a lot like that chaotic room, complicated, confusing, and often frustrating. But what if there's a common language that could turn that chaos into harmony? Imagine a world where there are no outlets vendor onboarding, no mismatched entries, no manual reconciliation, no repetitive follow-ups. A world where two businesses can communicate and understand each other. Now, stop imagining, because the future is here. Introducing Bharat Connect for Business, the universal language for businesses. A first-of-its-kind platform that not only connects various business systems, but also bridges the gap between ERPs, banks, fintechs, and financing partners. A revolutionary solution where onboarding vendors, managing orders, payments, invoices, and reconciliation is no longer a challenge. And every transaction is transparent and traceable. Bharat Connect for Business is more than just a platform. It's the catalyst that powers your business forward. Welcome to a smarter, simpler way to do business. Welcome to Bharat Connect for Business.
So what you saw as a video just now, a video that was played at the Global FinTech Festival in front of the RBI Governor when we launched this platform for the first time. Before I move forward, I just wanted to probably talk a little more about my organization. All of you have been using UPI, I'm sure. I'm sure you've heard about RuPay cards and your cards have a FASTag. All these digital payment systems have been created by National Payment Corporation of India. NPCI has multiple subsidiaries which focus on different businesses for them. One of them is NPCI Bharat Bill Payment Limited, which is the company that I have the honor and privilege of leading. Now, if you have ever used Paytm, PhonePe, Google Pay for paying your electricity bill payments, then that transaction has necessarily been routed through our systems at NPPL. When we started thinking about what more to do and what are the problems where no one has started finding a solution, that is the time we came up with the idea of simplifying the bill payments for businesses. So, having seen the success of UPI and a system that all of us are very proud about, we know that UPI has changed the way in which you as a customer make payments to merchants, whether they're large merchants or small kirana stores or even thelawalas at this point of time. The same ambition, the same problem we want to solve for payments that have happened between businesses. That is a problem that has not been solved in the past, whether you talk about India or you talk about the world. This problem is ripe for disruption, and therefore we picked up this idea to convert it into bill payment for businesses. And that is the platform that I want to talk about a little more today. This platform has been built to cater to the 6.3 crore businesses in the country, whether they are large businesses like Raymond, Irwin, so on and so forth, or small businesses like the Kirana stores next to your house. So it is built for population scale. It is also interoperable and neutral. So the transaction data that flows between the businesses is not used or seen by us. We want to become one of the world's biggest and most comprehensive business-to-business payment system. We want to allow for businesses to exchange money with each other, businesses making government payments, be it for licenses or excise or taxes or others. Now, coming back to why we started doing these media interactions in Gujarat. We all know that Gujarat is one of the biggest states for businesses across trading, manufacturing, and caters to multiple categories that include textiles, chemicals, jewelry, so on and so forth. Out of the 6.3 crore MSMEs that are there in the country, 42 lakh MSMEs are registered on the Udyam portal out of Gujarat alone. Also, Gujarat is the largest informal MSME base because of the entire supply chain being created out of this state. It is interesting to note that Gujarat has multiple clusters of different industries. So where we have engineering and auto parts in Rajkot, in Ahmedabad we have the biggest trading community. In Surat, there is a hub for textile, and Vadodara supports a lot of chemical and other auto ancillary and other manufacturing related to chemicals. These interoperable or clusters are very ripe to enable business-to-business payments which are seamless. The supply chains, which are very specific and peculiar to the clusters of Gujarat, have a very high frequency of invoice exchange. Let me give you an example where a textile trader will source a lot of cloth from multiple units in Surat, and then he has to send that cloth either to Karnataka or Calcutta for further processing.
Ma'am, your introduction please.
Good afternoon. My name is Nupur Chaturvedi. I'm the MD and CEO of NPCI Bharat Bill Payment Limited.
Tell us about your company and how it's going to work for Gujarat.
Yes, my company is a subsidiary of NPCI. NPCI, you all know, is the company which has designed FASTag, RuPay, UPI, and many such digital public good systems. My company runs the bill payment system, which eases the customers' monthly payments for utilities and other needs. We have recently also introduced Bharat Connect for Business, which is a platform that helps the businesses exchange invoices and reconcile their payments because at this point of time, all the payments are getting received by the businesses from their customers using UPI. But when they have to make the payment above the value chain, there's no seamless solution available. So we wanted to simplify their ease of doing business, and which is why we launched this platform.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Others have taken the video.